Alright, good evening.
The aspects of the nocturnal arms.
It is time for another aspect, and I'm gonna try the Circe one. From what I can see, I don't think I like it as much as either Momus or...
Momus.
Currently my favorite is Melinoe. I don't know if there's a fourth one, or if they just kinda scrapped that idea from the first game. Possible. Would have actually been kind of funny if they just went for, you know, uh, guns for the sticks instead. Anyway, I need to fight. Do I have disintegration of monstrosity? Right.
Your
I'm an idiot.
monster shall spill from you like blood. Your life force all consumed within that flood.
I just remembered after I pressed it that I actually wanted to wait for Hecate to be here. Regardless,
All right, Typhon. Perhaps this night shall be your last.
we'll see. Wait, this is Momus. Honestly, this one kind of doesn't really speak to me, so I think I'll just take... You know what? I'll just take Melinoe
Of the realm.
and shoot people. Shoot people with me gun. Also, get me... I really need to level these up. So let us go ahead and start with the ghost... No, start with the Lion Fang. Actually, if I use the special, what is good with Athena with at least common boons from the... You know what? Sure. Bring me... I still don't know where I get what I get these from. Did Hades actually give me anything? It doesn't look like it. Okay, you know what? Start with the Discordant Bell. No. Use the Discordant Bell when fighting errors. Start with a metallic droplet.
Going up. It's now or never.
Okay, you're not...
Last time you made a real difference here, you know. I shouldn't be surprised, and yet a single goddess doing so much work? You're quite the inspiration, love. And terrifying, too.
Aphrodite, I don't think, is the correct for the special, but... 120% extra damage on close-up foes. That I'll take. Grab me some money, get Selene. Can you stop dodging around like spastic octopandas? And we do have a crit, thanks to Rocky.
The monster Typhon, he has known defeat before. He has since grown in size and strength and fury. Yet I hold to every faith you shall emerge victorious against him, little star.
Your hex sends you into... With Dark Godsend. Fuck. So we immediately just have the Godsend form. No Medea, but there is a hammer. No. I would like to upgrade the special anyway. Yes, 2 projectiles, but have less range. Also works on the Omega special, very good. So what do I want with that? Scorch is probably still not the correct choice, but the Hitch could be. It honestly probably isn't, and
our labors never cease. Need a break from all the slaughter, just stand back. Far back. Earn your keep if you like. For the Queen!
He cannot one-shot them through armor. That's interesting. Also, can you not stand in the way? Wonderful. Only 100. That's not a lot.
Old Typhon suffered a bit of a spill last night, but already is beginning to stir, Hermes reports. His target clearly is our summit. If only he were as easy to thwart as to predict.
You know what? Bonus damage per goddess.
Our bond renewed.
Have ambrosia.
You said I wasn't what you thought. Neither are you what I expected, sir. I'd heard tales of your exploits and truly never seen so fierce a fighter. But I know there's more to you. Here then, for one of your divinity, a divine gift.
Ambrosia, you would take me for another god. I am half man. Such stuff is not for me, and you sully its purpose merely in the offering. What do you want from me?
I want you to accept that there are gods and goddesses who hold you in esteem. If falling short of perfection means falling short of godhood, then none of us are divine.
Now you're onto something, sister. Well, if and when the rest of the family gets around to accepting your terms, let's all share this bottle. I'll just hang on to it for now.
Until then.
Heracles.
What is it like, being up against that monster at the summit? I've not faced something of that size. Not yet, at least.
I've not faced anything of Typhon's size either. His enormity is to his disadvantage in some ways, but facing him, a torrential storm, and his broodlings all at once can be a lot.
To think the multi-headed Hydra I once slew was merely one of his offspring. But there shall be worse monsters to fight in ages hence. Enough of this.
Like what?
Coinage.
Like if I think of monster, the Hydra is pretty high up. And I don't think like the Tarask... Okay, well the Tarask is technically based on a real thing, but not the D&D style Tarask. Like the D&D style Tarask, I'm pretty sure is just made up. Is it even D&D style, or was it just from Pathfinder? Like I know it from Pathfinder, but I don't know if that came from D&D in the first place. I mean, it was, I think, a kind of it was some kind of monster in southern France, I believe. Originally.
Never get enough of those. Appreciate the help.
Get me more of Hera stuff, I believe. Like, that isn't bad damage. I feel like this is more damage than the attack, even with the attack buff. Like 49, 49, 60.
In the name of
While the
Hades.
double special deals what? Omega moves. Cast a line. Which apparently doesn't even have cooldown. However, I require more magic regeneration. I don't even know if Hera has a magic regeneration boon. I should check out what her legendary does. Yeah, the normal special does 2 times 80. And can crit. And the special does, what is this, 160 per hit? Hate those stupid eyeballs. So even with the... And to be fair, that is a massive attack buff that we have here from Aphrodite. 121%, 25% or something. But even so, the specialist just still better. Right, all together. Gain 1 element and 1 infusion boon of each. For each. Right. The effects on Fine Line and Ocean Swell have a chance to fire 2 times. So Fine Line we already have. Ocean Swell or one of the flourishes. One of the wave things, right? Keep strength as stronger this night if possible. I don't think it is possible for my keepsake. Auto Charm, Universal Donor. Like, there are some we can still get. Oh, this is kinda neat. So this one basically just causes you to get this one for free.
I'll keep this
Right.
in mind.
Oh, you're the prime one, right. I don't want that. Hedge on enemies in my cast. Now I cast that I can cast forward. Like, for example, this one. But first... What? Where's Hiram? Offerings. Which duo boons do I still look for? Right. Poseidon, Demeter, Apollo. I'm pretty sure I haven't had one yet. But, sure. 500% every 0.2 seconds. That's kind of neat. I'm pretty sure I haven't had that yet. But I'll take... I don't have a Poseidon here, I don't
Show me the
think.
surroundings.
No. In that case, I'm gonna take a Zeus.
Damn you. Can't right now.
From the looks, this kind of reminds me of Graves' weird thing. Graves is a hero in that look.
I must admit, young lady, I had my doubts about you coming all this way to lend your aid. We ought to be capable enough to drive back Typhon on our own. But our latest battle with him might have gone differently if not for you.
Hold cast to aim. Perfect.
Better.
I still only have 5 health. I am going with the judgment thing. Which in turn means I don't have the persistence for free health and magic. And I'm really not used to not having that.
Got something for you.
Thank you, Polyphemus.
Gold coins.
I'm not looking forward to fighting him. I'll probably just throw my cast at him repeatedly. The last thing I'll take is, I think, the extra health down here. Because I don't know if I'll get the...
Shamblers ahead.
I don't know if I'll get the...
Shades, you're free.
I don't know if I get the... Here, what's it called? You just stay there for a second. I don't know if I get... God, what was it?
Now, all of you.
The persistence for health and magic, so I'd rather have at least a little bit of extra health. Grab me the bronze. Ah, even more extra health. Wonderful. Only 5, but still take it. I would love to have more hammers.
Enough of this place.
What's going on? Nobody wants you playing favourites, witches. We've got this method of delivering you unmarked boons where you'll just have to take what you can get. Surprise!
Gain armor, but your prime. Damage per hit down and restore magic. Temporary start. You know what? I'll take that. Have another heal. Have a pom. Omega moves create a fissure. Because it's the... I think the thing... Oh, yeah.
So how is it over there across the drink? But it's been snowing. Sounds like a real rotten place to live.
What do you mean, Mount Olympus? The gods themselves quite like it. Enough to want to fiercely defend it from the Titan you decided to support. But yes, it's rather cold.
No, I could never settle in a place like that. I like the temperature same way I like my meat. Nice and hot. Of course, I can also eat it raw. Can't be too picky and all that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I just run behind him. Oh yeah, I can't just make myself invulnerable. Apparently I cannot just run behind him if I'm too bad to do so.
Poisoned.
I'll find you. Took the bait.
What? How did you... Oh, were you still afflicted by... One of the by the cost maybe? Honestly, Medea is the biggest issue in this entire fight. Ah, fucking sheep. The biggest problem with the sheep is that I can't kill them. Okay, Darkseid is honestly kind of carrying me with the invulnerability and some health. The Furious Wayward Sun, the Centaur origination and the Artificer. The Wayward Sun is the healing, but I do not have the persistence. You know what? Get me that. I should probably actually use that early on. Because I do not want this on Mount Olympus against Prometheus or on the summit after that. Mostly because of the just the normal enemies, not Typhon himself. I need a Path of Stars. Or I'll take Nectar. But yeah, Path of Stars would be preferred.
Always use more.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Good evening, my dear.
Hitch, deal effective more damage and last +5 seconds. Sure.
Greater might.
I need the wave flourish from Poseidon. Money I don't really care for. I don't have rerolls. That is good to know. How did that not hit me? Very lucky. Okay, a pom is fine. The special does instead actually get very short. Get me the better rift line. Oh yeah, deathly fill.
Go, Rocky.
Did I already die twice today? I only remember a single one against Polyphemus. Grab Aphrodite. I don't really like the main attack. Yeah, more damage while you have at least 80% health. I don't really like the main attack on the dark side, but the special is great.
Evening, little pigs.
You've seen by now how the black wings of spiteful strife oft darken up these skies. She overlooks my little isle, though flies perilously close. What is the latest reason for her ire?
I wanted to bring the bell.
Oh, Eris has seemed happier than usual, if anything. At first, I believed she was working for Kronos. But I think it's simply that she doesn't like when anyone succeeds, other than her.
Well, that's not a sound mode of thought at all. How I long for a world without strife, yet I can scarce imagine one. She is a force that mustn't be ignored, but quelled.
One of you inactive Arcana, two of you active and upgrade them this night. Your Hex deals 30% more damage. I think I'll take that.
Be safe. Thank you, madam.
You actually have a different voice when you have Darkside active. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Darkside is my best shot against especially Prometheus and Heracles.
Got you.
I don't have... God damn it. $186.
For me.
The special didn't seem to deal that much damage there, not gonna lie. Your Path of Stars? Yes.
What wants this place? Come forth.
It is a... What is a spill and a burner? Oh, you make darkness, which really kinda sucks for your kind. Until your shield is gone. Path of Stars. What godsend do we have? Aphrodite. Heartthrobs. Right. You have a different setup than last time. What do we have here? Special against the bonus of your special boon, which I don't have yet. Your cast deals more damage. Your cast has the same effect as the Omega cast. Your special is... I think I'll go with the top side then. The godsend during...
Has led to Aphrodite.
Yeah, unfortunately. I kind of wanted something else, like Zeus, for example. I don't actually know what Zeus does. Which is the biggest issue, that for most of them I don't actually know what they do yet.
Next bearing.
I'm here for you, gorgeous.
Unfortunately, it also does not take over the special effect from your hammer. Only from your boon. If it took over the special effect from your hammer, that would be amazing. Because just triggering that shit twice would go real good. On the other hand, getting the hitch on that would also be kind of amazing.
Got you something?
What do we have? Hitch effect is... yeah, do more hitch damage.
The other night, I thought I saw you launch yourself towards the Olympus summit. Right into that awful storm. I couldn't even get close. What was it like up there?
Dark.
Oh, it was awful. I normally like rain, but not like that. Typhon is drawn to the fortress of the gods, as it's the last defense before the palace of Zeus. Likely his real goal.
So the gods keep knocking him down, but he keeps getting back up. Trying over and over to accomplish the same thing. A battle of wills. Battle of wits would have been easier, I guess.
7 encounters as delivery of healing in 2 palm slices. No, I'll take that.
Here you go.
Thanks. Bye.
Right, shop. I don't think we're at Eris yet.
Solid ground ahead.
I don't actually know. How do we have plant spots on a ship?
Distant shores upon which proudly rests the mountain of the gods have suddenly grown near, and the black flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
The coast is dead ahead.
We are at Eris. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, I have 2 death defiances, which gives me about 45 health.
Always ready
60
and
health.
eager for the fight. I've never met someone so driven, yet so lacking in any purpose whatsoever.
I'm about to blow your mind. You ready, babe? No purpose is a purpose. Think about it. And now I'm gonna blow away the rest of you, too.
But you're shooting lasers, you're not really blowing anybody. In neither sense.
Feast your eyes on this.
Holy shit, she one-shots me. That's not great. Close one, dodged. She one-shots me. She just straight up one-shots me, which ain't great for me. That is my last Death's Defiance.
Here comes the catch of the night.
Come on, can you stop dodging? Of course, she runs away in the last second.
Got to do this again sometime, okay?
I don't like Artemis Antler. Not at all. I don't think the crit is worth it.
Dora.
I remember everything. About why I forgot everything. I did something pretty bad, Mel.
Whatever it was, you don't have to tell me. Unless, of course, you wish to. In which case, I'm listening.
Yeah, the thing is, I just kind of ruined everything for everyone. For everyone who's mortal, anyway.
What are you talking about? That couldn't possibly be true.
It is Pandora.
Well, imagine there was once this big storage jar, right? Like you'd keep pickles in, except the gods loaded it full of everything that could possibly go wrong. Hate, heartbreak, hair loss, halitosis. You name it.
I'm not following. Why would all mortal vices and failings be placed within this particular jar? It sounds like you may be thinking of some sort of figurative representation.
No, it was a real jar with all that stuff, and well, I'm still shaky on the details. Let's chat about it more some other time. I'm beat.
Whatever you like.
It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it.
But the retribution you see fit to dole out, how can you be so certain that decisions about such consequences are yours alone? The Fates have quite a bit of say in it as well.
What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming.
Even if that were true, the burden of choosing who deserves what, I wouldn't want to bear it on my own. Otherwise, my judgment would have to be perfect at all times. Yet we are fallible beings.
Speak for yourself.
He is probably the only god who would say that. Right. I still need to win Sister Blades, Moonstone Axe, and Argent's Skull on the top. Yeah. On top side. Card of the Ages, Judgment. I haven't won with Judgment yet? Interesting. Hypnos from his slumber. Which I still don't know how I get soot.
I found Circe the Enchantress on my route toward Olympus. Or likely she found me. She hasn't changed a bit from what I recall. You have her keeping watch over the seas?
That I do. Selene takes to water like a cat, while Circe hails from the sea. Thus has it been a good arrangement for a while. I trust Circe's work retains its potency.
She's been great.
Alright.
Something to report. So, how has Nemesis been faring out there? Taking matters into her very capable hands. Not making too much grief for you, I reckon.
So you know already. And Headmistress must too. Nemesis is being Nemesis. Discovering firsthand our task is not as simple as it seems.
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on impeding your results over achieving her own, we'll step in.
It won't come to that. Guy's bounty.
Where do I plant? Sure, plant these. And then plant these. No clue still where I get soot from. Can I get you? Can you get me some nectar? Right, I could sell for kudos, but I don't really need to. Can I make more nectar? No, I need stardust for that. I can't buy stardust though, I believe. Stardust. Only one per, but that's fine. Make me more nectar. Can I gift something to people? Selene would welcome an offering. You would take nectar. Take nectar then.
I've little taste for the traditions of the gods, you know. Lest you forget, I am a Titaness. More in common with our old enemy, I dare say, than with the likes of Zeus and his ilk.
No matter your heritage, Headmistress, you have been a sure and steady guardian of mine throughout my life. A bit of tradition helps express the gratitude I feel.
Tradition is all well and good, lest 'tis followed blindly. Senselessly, I should say, for the blind are often very much aware. But let me not belabor your kind gesture. I am grateful, truly.
Right, now for Odysseus, I think it's probably gonna be Circe or Polyphemus. One of the two. Argent Skull. I'm gonna start off with the White Antler this time. I just want to upgrade it fully and be done with it. I also only need to get on level 2 for that. So let's just do that. Scorch is not gonna be great.
Even get the palace tour, Hera says. Oh, dearie, if only I could have been there to show you around instead of tending to our flames. But then again, you see one of our fancy columns, mayhaps you've seen them all.
Those are very fancy columns, though. Sure, take that. Yeah, this is, I don't think, a Scorch build. I am running with Judgment again, so I kind of just have to win with it.
In the name of Hades.
Blast damage and Slain. I hope that most of the time the enemies are close together anyway. So that should go well. There's a Medea, there's a Hammer, so those two are a guarantee. I think I'm gonna take an Apollo. Also, I should just go ahead and check. What duos do I have for Hestia? Do I have your legendary already once? Your cast is remedy foes range to inflict Scorch on the attacking foes. Oh, Blitz effects also inflict Scorch when they deal damage. That feels kind of overkill. If foes with Froth are struck by your fire effects from Hestia, they are engulfed in steam. Tidal Ring I think is baseline. Slippery Slope is a thing for your other splashes which require another splash to be had. Whenever you dodge or daze, cause the foe to miss, restore some health. That's a bit risky. While foes are weak on any Scorch they have does not diminish as it takes down. Ooh, that's really good. Inflict wounds with even greater power. Right. Fireball effects would be neat. I think.
If it isn't my own aspect of the Argent Skull Revolve. It's been a while since I harnessed her unmitigated fury. Is she agreeable with you most of the time?
Yes, but the Argent Skull, you speak of her, as though she's a living being, not a weapon or a tool. Even now I tend to still conflate the two with the nocturnal arms.
The arms are known by many different names, and I suspect don't care which ones you choose. They lust for souls, not proper etiquette. So do indulge that one for me.
Inflicting a curse is 50 damage on foe not already inflicted up to 1 every second. After foe joins the encounter, loses I'll take. Yeah. That. Because the wound, I feel like the wound specifically is really good for that.
Hold still in their shades.
Sorry, I failed.
This is by no means the first occasion that our family has become embroiled in a war. Yet I have never before seen a case that swept so many of us up. I get a bit emotional about it still.
You cast Great Falling Blades. That I think I'll take. I still kind of want to see the Legendary of Ares, but this is definitely not the weapon for it. This is just straight up most definitely not the weapon for it, unless you can just fully dash around at the end. I'll take a Selene. Or Selene.
I release you.
I feel like the fan pattern thing is really strong for this thing.
The Cyclops Polyphemus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods.
Lunar Ray.
Lunar Ray.
Only requires like 30, which is really good. Because that's basically just like nothing. But on the other hand, you kind of just stand around for 3 seconds.
They're trapped in here.
I'm just gonna leave him be. I'll take the hammer. Right, the fan shot I don't really like on the other skull. But on this one it's kinda really neat because it just infuses all 4 of your things into... Lunar Ray! And dodge. Because it infuses all 4 at the same time. Yeah, I'll just take that again.
Behold the Argent Skull.
Alright, do we have a door here? We do not. I feel like Apollo would be good.
Where else can we go?
Hermes ain't gonna be that great. Apollo could be good. Laser. Against the enemies that don't attack quickly, laser is great. Or that don't move quickly.
Sightings of that heiress buzzing about. She's from your realm, not ours, so you may be more privy to how come she's showed up uninvited. Though that tends to be her style. Somebody needs to shoo her away already.
Whenever you take damage, light smite. That's this days. I'll take that.
So bright.
Maybe I'll get the the revenge things up. Yeah, just money. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but not the thing I look for, because you mostly just get enough just from enemies. Do enemies actually give money? Or is it just something I made up just now? Take me Zeus? I think Hermes not really that relevant for the skull. Also, I'm getting blasted here.
Underworld goddesses and gods all know each other, do you not? If you could please notify Nyx's pesky daughter Eris that she has no permission to fly within our borders, we would be mightily obliged.
Right. What do I need for the defense? Kill a current. Lightning use more damage to froth afflicted foes, sure. That's kinda neat. Prominence flare. No, where is the heinous front here? Vicious strike or vicious flurry. Heaven strike, heaven flurry, storm ring, thunder rush, or ionic gain. Static shot not, so heaven flourish. I'll take that.
Thunderous power.
And if I understand correctly, it should also immediately trigger itself. Because the special afflicts the blitz, and then the attacks, the 4 blasts, should immediately trigger it.
Clean.
Alright, I will lose some Death Defiance here.
Rocky fetch.
No, not even, wouldn't even be surprised there.
Here, fishy.
I should also bring Tula along again. Though you kind of don't really want to rely on the Death Defiance. Alright, Apollo. Backburner. Take more damage if struck from behind. Sprint is faster and... No, I need the vicious... I need the vicious strike.
This should help.
Bonus damage on slain.
Ah, yes. Such appalling silence in these outskirts. I've grown too much accustomed to the bustle of the city and its lingering sense of blood and decay.
Lady Medea, does Headmistress even know what you're doing here? She hadn't mentioned you'd be testing me.
Great Hecate knows all. But now that you are matron of the oath, the consequences are yours to decide. And tonight, you spoke the vows. Long have I been dying to oblige.
Did Melinoe just really just hit her with the I'm gonna tell on you? Laser. Okay, just stay far enough away. Whenever he does that, I think I can just blast him with a laser. Ow. Well, I'm one. What? This thing over? Rocky nearly killed me. Again, the damage on this thing is amazing. The fact that you have to be directly next to enemies, not so much. Recognition Excellence, the Sorceress, the Huntress Divinity, meaning I have neither Persistence nor the Wayward Son. However, the White Enter is done.
Hi, babe.
Meaning I can just never take that again and be happy. Absolutely not my style of keepsake. I'm pretty sure most enemies just die the second I dash through them. But no, the blitz does trigger, I just saw it. So I'm pretty sure that the blitz does trigger successfully, without too much issue. Oh, I'm just gonna start with off with you. Take that. Family dispute. I'll probably always take Zeus. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't really use magic right now, but maybe.
Choice. Perhaps you haven't heard, so I'll enlighten you. My generosity is not unlimited.
I'm actually surprised that.
Let's take it easy now.
I'm actually surprised that Apollo doesn't have some kind of poison as effect. As like a boon. Oh yeah, I shouldn't do that while this shit is going on.
we both stay focused on the task at hand?
Casts expand in size until they expire. I'll think, sure. Oh, you're the sword one, aren't you? No, you're the scorch one from Hestia. I need a heal. I don't think I have any way of getting one. Take Ares. Stupid harpy. Laser. I'm pretty sure that the blitz triggers.
I accept this message.
Vicious strike. I have the blitz. The scored in battle rank. Oh right, I take more damage as well. Fuck. Should have thought of that. It is the some health. No wait, it is the Hestia one. It is the sword ring. For that thing down there is the magic region, right? I'm not really using magic, so money it is.
Stay where you are.
And you give health. So that we go with. I just walked into that, I believe. Which was not the smartest idea. I've lost already 2 Death Defiance. But again, on the plus side, I never need to take the antler again.
Night feather, fur of mice. How very... Oh, what a ghastly horror that you have, if I'm to be candid here, Poppet. Such suffering you have already endured this eve. Forgive me, but you mustn't stay for long.
Forgive my wretched state, madam. The waters have been disagreeable, to say nothing of the vast necropolis I'm forced to navigate. But all this merely is excuse-making.
Well, let me offer you what aid I may, but heavens, do not wallow anymore. You haven't time enough for it. Worst comes to worst, return to Shadow, rest, and then press on.
Then restart. Benefit of the animal. Crit chance. Shrink and... No. Draw me 2 What do we have? What do we draw?
Some driftwood.
What did we draw? Huh. I don't know.
Safe travels.
Holy shit! You've got some reach on that. I need more health.
I'll take it from here.
Right. He could sell a heal, which I hope he does. I see a boon.
Lord Charon's ship.
I see a heal. I cannot die.
That's just the way it is. Though the benefits are more than worth the asking price. You got my guarantee.
Sprint is faster, you channel your Omega cast faster, gain dodge chance, and move speed increases the more boons you have. I'll take this. Also, hello, good night.
And you as well, boatman.
Now, this is the unupgraded Eris, which shouldn't be nearly as hard.
Who cleaned up the beach? Damn it, I kept waiting for the stupid rail to switch over to that other form again, but it won't budge. Same old piece of junk. Doesn't even reload half the time.
Keep speaking ill of it that way, and it may do your bidding less and less. I'm surprised you have an aspect to your name at all.
Well, life's just full of surprises, Trouble. I like this aspect better anyway. Let's see if it still does my bidding. Want more?
Like, this aspect is a lot easier. If you don't fuck up like that.
Looks like the tide's come in.
And also no elite enemies.
You wish. Here it comes.
There goes that.
Well, I still have some more of the sprints.
Now watch this.
Ow.
Don't try to hide.
Of course I'd run into that. Fuck.
One for the both of us.
So now I kind of only need to hit her once more. Or twice.
Oh no, not again, not again.
It is incredible how much easier this one is compared to the laser.
She started it. Where does she get all these?
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve as her objective finally draws near.
Okay. I saw I got the Wayward Son. I did not get Persistence.
Some seeds.
At least I have a bit of a heal now.
This way.
And Prometheus isn't empowered, so we're fine there. What do I take? I want a duo.
Cousin?
Take the Gorgon Amulet. Get me a Path of Stars upgrade. The other two not that relevant. And hope that Athena shows up.
Good work, Rocky.
Hammer. I love my hammer. The falling swords are actually kind of neat if they actually hit the enemy, which most of the time they don't. But the cast does of course have the advantage that the enemy can't really run away. And there's Athena.
Sorry to bother you.
Also here, have some nectar.
You'd think being surrounded by family would mean being surrounded by like-minded folk, except not many on Olympus think as I do. None, I dare say. Yet you, well, one difference is I'd never deign give nectar at a time like this.
Lady Athena, I am honored to have joined your fight and to have earned your blessings and your faith. I sometimes overlook the need to express my gratitude, and so rely on this nectar to do it for me.
Let it be said that we are goddesses of action, not words, and I accept your thoughtful, if oddly timed, offering. So let this be the last until our foes all lie in ruin.
Of course.
You bear the amulet I gave to you. May it protect you and strike fear into the hearts of your enemies whenever I am not around to do the same.
Thank you, Lady Athena. The creature engraved on this, it's a Gorgon, isn't it? A guardian of some sort?
Oh, not exactly, no. More of a cautionary reminder about what happens when we gods are openly defied. Don't lose your head out there, cousin.
While wearing someone else's head as a shield.
What suits your strategy?
Can you give me...
The fates won't mind.
Also do burst of damage and momentarily make you deflect. No. The... Come on. Replenish. Oh. Wonderful. Get me all 3 death defiances back. After your dash or specialty attacks... Absolutely!
The master craftsman's gift.
Now, the faster won't really do a thing, but I feel like the plus 15 power might be real good. I hate these guys. Honestly, giving enemies shield was the worst idea. Fills with days, take more from behind. No. Casts create a falling blades. I didn't know you have a melee attack. Alright, Path of Stars 1, and then Path of Stars 2. What do we have? Shadow of Hollow, bigger solar infused ray with plus 500 power. And then we take the same thing again! From wherever you use it. Right, this one's better. Because I can move during it, and I can do other stuff as well. I'd need a heal, please. I'll take another Path of Stars. And there's Dionysus. Get me a lob.
I say, Dad, what if I just don't want to? And he says, then get out of my sight. So I say, out of sight? All right. Hey.
Oh shit, we can fish in there.
Here, little fish.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would want to eat anything that comes out of there.
I prevailed.
Hey, nice catch.
Like, seriously.
Alright, now that's exactly what we need, and ought to last till what, tomorrow night at least? You've got my thanks and more, Mel baby. Who's your supplier, might I ask?
I've no single nectar source I rely on. I know a broker who tends to have some, and at other times I find a bottle here and there. Has it truly been that difficult to find?
Oh, this stuff's not impossible to get most of the time. We just go through a lot is all. And now my guests are pining for ambrosia more and more. Happen to have a box of that?
A box? You mean a bottle?
A box of bottles. Good ones.
Have you had any run-ins with Prometheus? Since Kronos wouldn't dare show his face on this mountain, he must have sent this lackey of his to keep all of Olympus occupied.
Does it would be funny if Prometheus just showed up sometimes to take a drink.
Prometheus? He's back. I must be out of the loop. But he was still strapped to some mountainside, getting his innards gnawed out by an eagle. Something nasty of the sort.
That did supposedly occur, but he is definitely back, personally leading the vanguard trying to tear Olympus apart. If he prevails, no more feasting.
Come on, baby, it can't be all that bad. What's he gonna do? Cook our food with the flame he took from Dad? Tell you what, next time you see him, tell him to stop by.
I will.
No,
I don't really do Omega moves, but I do want the lobbing. Sure, I'll take a flower. And Hestia, again, not really. Not really the choice today. Get rid of those shields immediately. And run into the fucking rocket launcher.
Music to my ears.
Laser! Unfortunately, kind of fucked up the aiming there. Okay, I'm Kind of impressed by the Dionysos lob damage there. Which, if you didn't know, it was Dionysos was a god in the first game, and he did have the lob and the hangover, though the hangover was more of a stackable dot, which honestly I kind of preferred. And it still does that. Good to know.
No hiding from this light.
Where's my skulls? Ah, fuck, it's the eagle. Just stay over there, please.
Lord Zeus.
Of course it suits me.
Great Hestia has joined us here, cousin. Returned from all her journeys across the world to lend her wisdom in our time of need. Where glows her hearth flame, you shall also find my light. And together we can... Oh.
Oh, shut it, golden boy. We don't have time for pageantry. Instead, how about we show your wee cousin there how we can light up the night? Won't do for her to wander in the dark.
Dodge or daze. Like, I have daze and I have dodge. But neither all that much of. I also don't have any more rerolls, so kill the harpy.
Time for a dazzling display.
Why are there so many of you?
Hey, what's going on?
Icarus is back. I didn't know they can trigger twice in a single run.
Amazing.
Like, this is definitely more of a pick your time to strike build. Unless I get my persistence at some point. Sure, Perish in a Blast. Then get me... what do we have here? More damage, 40 more second. 40 more power.
Sorry I'm late. Had a run-in with an eagle on the way. Maybe if I had a liver still, I could offer to bite and we become fast friends. Worked for Prometheus, apparently.
Beloved by birds as well as mortals. Though you don't seem to have much fondness for Prometheus yourself. Perhaps his affection for mortals isn't always reciprocated.
Well, I mean, we've never met. When I was small, we worshipped gods, not titans. And Prometheus angered the gods, so... Look, if you don't like him, that's enough for me. Any of these?
Sure, upgrade me something.
Let me know how it goes.
What did you upgrade? Which one is upgraded? Oh, that's how you... right. Where's my Daedalus things? This one's not upgraded. Okay, they have plus 20 power. Not that impressive, I don't think. I wonder what the upgrade for the fan shape would have been.
Lady Hestia.
Well, holy shit, that one actually just slaps them around. Unfortunately, a second time only in Guardian encounters.
Hear me, on my authority.
Do we have first purchase costs less? Tax cut. Yeah, I'll faster. That's good enough. And then I think I don't take a shop because I don't really have the money for it. So a pom it is. And it is directly in front of Prometheus. Sure. Casts increase in range.
I knew it. You gods coerced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus. If you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Itos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Itos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall.
Still really wondering why Prometheus is just literally a monk. D&D monk. I think he should go up soon. Holy shit. Alright, what do we have? Middle. Down. Middle.
Incinerate.
The light of the sun.
Fire! I shouldn't run into his fire though.
Music to my ears.
Remember what you're about to see.
Up. Middle. Middle. Down. Middle.
Phoenix Flame.
Fucking bird. Alright, it gives me armor so I can actually just tank a hit. Fuck. Okay, one more Death Defiance.
If suffering today brings about a better tomorrow, so be it. All according to plan.
I doubt that, but sure. Okay.
He's gone.
Typhon last.
Thank you, Nyx.
And Nightmare. Persistent. There it is, finally. Starting to face and the Enchantress, so I actually also have rerolls now. Great. I think I'll take the Luckier Tooth. Yeah, this has expired. I do want to beat Typhon here, so Luckier Tooth it is. Take me a boon, and then I need some money. So I can buy something at the top shop. I'm not sure how this weapon fares against Typhon.
No hiding from this light.
This... The empowered laser is actually kind of just slapping. Also, getting the food now, not great. Well. Can't even sell it. What do we have? Zeus or Poms? I'll take Zeus.
You've got your father's looks.
The light of the sun.
Laser him. Well, that was stupid. But among the enemies up here, he's probably easiest if you don't fuck up like an idiot. You actually need to dodge through him, huh? Well, that was a wasted death defiance.
Foul creature. In the name of Hades.
Alright, let's see. Lightning, after you take that, sure, I'll take that. I had hoped for the duo.
Endless horrors spewed from Typhon are of every shape and size, including relatively sinister and larger ones recently fallen to the princes of the underworld's wrath.
This, I believe, was the worst I ever fought against this guy.
The hunt begins.
Now, if I'm lucky, they'll sell me a Death Defiance at the end shop, which should cost 200.
Monsters.
It will shine so bright it hurts.
I really have issues dodging this guy. STO. Not great. You know what? 14 extra power? I'll take that.
Yes.
Now I need a heal again. I don't think I can ever get a fountain up here. So, I'll take Selene. Fuck. Oh, it also shoots all of them on the special. On the empowered one, I didn't even know that.
Time for a dazzling display.
This laser deals absurd amounts of damage. Ah, fuck. I very much so note my lack of long-ranged attacks. And I believe every weapon has some kind of long-ranged attack. I also note my lack of healing.
It's improper to stare.
Magic recharge cost plus 60. Whatever, I guess it's fine. Then Hex pierces through foes, or Hex flies for up to plus 1 second. Yep, take that. And then get me more armor.
Such terrifying might.
And then I think that's already the end shop. It is.
Go remind Typhon not to mess with gods.
Yeah, take that. And then I can afford one boon and the armor. Perfect.
I accept this message.
Omega moves immediately activates Blitz effect, makes him stronger. Rushing causes them to be... Sure, not gonna happen, but best I can get, I guess. I have very low health.
This is it. I just need to weaken him.
Ah ja, Laser. Storm. He can spawn these guys? Hey there.
No hiding from this light.
Can we get some Zeus assistance? It would be great.
It's me you want, monster.
Hello, Lord Uncle.
Now get him niece exactly as before.
I. Me. Holy shit, this attack is annoying. And he fucking bailed again. He kind of always summons these guys as the second ones, huh? It is amazing how often I can use that laser. And, okay, first Death Defiance. I think we're still fine with that. I, of course, just walk into that. Okay, last Death Defiance. Can you stop with that stupid attack? Okay. I kind of don't think that worked. Would be very anticlimactic. But there's the entropy.
The power to stop time. This storm shall pass. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. Hermes probably already spread the news.
We salute you.
Grandmother.
Oh, my good niece, you were extraordinary, truly. So far as we can tell, no trace of that monstrosity remains. The deed is done. Typhon is dead.
Is he though?
My lord husband has been premature to declare victory before, so I shall not believe a word of this until I hear it from your lips. Perhaps not even then.
Okay, just for reference. The other guy, Kronos, is in control of the underworld, so if we kill him, Typhon goes to the underworld, and then Kronos can just send him up back out again, no?
The father of all monsters is undone. Not merely dead, but eradicated, using the power of the Titan of Time and a bit of assistance from father's favored spear, Gygaros.
You hear that, Heredia? I told you young Meninui was certain to prevail on our behalf. Our family always triumphs when we stand together with a common purpose.
I remain utterly in shock. Well now, girl, if you have truly quashed that monstrous threat, then do prepare yourself for all of us to claim we never doubted you at any point. My lord husband is already starting.
If you had not believed in me, Queen Hera, then perhaps Typhon would have been here in my stead. So thank you all. And now an even greater victory is within reach.
The Titan Kronos. You mean to likewise destroy him using the methods you employed this very night?
If necessary. Though this power that you witnessed was for Typhon alone, and likewise what we planned for Kronos is fit only for him. The Deathless cannot be destroyed unless they threaten the very fabric of the weavings of the Fates.
No time for feasting till the other deed is done then, yes? That's fine. The Titan's forces may grow far more desperate now, a possibility for which we ought prepare. We shall lend you all the strength we can for your own final assault. Goodbye.
Till we meet.
That monster, truly gone. You got him. Forever. Not that my faith in you wavered since your initial victory, it's just... I still can't entirely believe it. So now for Kronos, then.
Now for Kronos, then. One encouraging result can often spur another, and perhaps all of you shall have a brief reprieve. I'm certain you could use it.
With Prometheus and such still causing problems, we won't be getting all too comfortable just yet. Especially not while our main foe is out there still. Go get him, Sunshine.
On it.
The storm has passed. That monster turned the weather such that not even Lord Zeus or I could stop it properly. But now he's gone, and we have you to thank.
Thanks are owed all around, Grandmother. Typhon gave in to the combined might of the gods. I merely concentrated our fell strength. Now to press this advantage.
Perhaps not even Kronos can withstand what you unleashed. But be careful, granddaughter. Make certain we shall meet again.
We will. Now for Kronos. I'll be counting on your blessings, everyone. Return to Shadow now.
Right, so still one point I don't get. How exactly are they gonna make it so you can continue playing with the final bosses after you unmake them? Because in the first game...
He's gone, Phrenos. The father of all monsters.
In the first game it was basically a promotion. And in here I don't really get it, because you literally just destroy them. Or at least that's the plan.
That jar I mentioned, filled with all the bad stuff, I opened it. I wanted to know what was inside. And it went whoosh. I let just about everything out into the world, into our lives.
What? Why would you have done a thing like that? How did you even come across this jar?
It was a wedding gift from the Olympians. Prometheus, who I remember now, interesting guy. He had a hunky brother, and we sort of hit it off.
So the gods wanted you to have a jar full of terrible things. That seems an odd sort of present to give to... Who even were you?
Just some woman. But there weren't too many of us then, and I don't think the gods liked Prometheus much. So, anyway, the next time any mortal stubs their toe, pays taxes, gets the sweats, anything like that, it's on me.
I'm pretty sure they would have...
Even if what you say is true, you make it sound as though you'd no intention to do it. So it's not your fault.
I'm pretty sure taxes would have happened anyway.
The thing is, I did do it. So it is my fault. I'm gonna go.
Dora?
Heard the good news.
Argan Skull,
In
perfect.
your care, Raval grows stronger still. It's true, isn't it? You scoured Typhon from this world. The prophecy I saw must have not merely been about his reawakening, but his eradication. How did you manage this, if I may ask?
A complicated incantation from Headmistress, alongside the essence of Gygaros, my father's spear he took up after Kronos' Fest was overthrown. It all worked out.
I thought Gygaros was to kill Kronos, though.
Your father's spear. In what I saw, a spear could be seen piercing through the storm. Then that must have been you. And so, the fates truly did anticipate that you'd prevail.
Do they anticipate I shall slay Kronos next?
Come here.
If I but knew.
Alright, Eris, what you got to say?
Hey, babe, I kind of got you something. Didn't want to make it a big deal or anything, so here. For always being sweet.
A nectar bottle. Thank you, Eris. Though we're breaking from tradition here. What if we just kept giving each other this same bottle back and forth? What then?
It'd be total anarchy.
One step closer.
It's finished.
Alright, that's some nectar.
The foul deed is done. I've no pity for that monster, only gratitude for yielding his power in his absence. Now you are ready for the final phase.
Before I depart, my brother asked something I didn't know how to answer. If Kronos is destroyed before all this, what exactly happens to us here and now?
Let us discover the truth of it together. I am certain only that this is not goodbye. The conclusion of your task is at hand. Go. End this.
I'll see you again soon.
I still don't know where I get soot.
You may proceed.
Time overstepped his bounds, which cannot stand. He shall be stopped, as the three fates had planned.
'Tis done. Death to Kronos.
Alright, let's go do that
The
then.
monster slayer. How are you holding up, goddess? My instinct is to celebrate the death of Typhon, but I never forgot the first man I slew. When the light left his eyes.
Typhon sought destruction, and he got it. I won't rejoice in the outcome, but won't lament it either. Especially when there's more left to be done.
You have the right approach. You'll have time to recount every choice and consequence when all of this is over, but for now, best to press on and finish what you started.
I intend to.
Hey, they're saying you got rid of Typhon for good. Don't believe a word of it. What really happened up there?
Got rid of Typhon for good is a concise way to put it. Involved a rather complex incantation called Disintegration of Monstrosity, and some other details best left unspoken. But yes, I do believe he's gone.
He's immortal. He can't just be gone, and if he is, why not just do the same to Kronos? Or to anybody who stays on your bad side long enough?
We've something else in store for Kronos. As for everybody else, they haven't crossed me quite as much just yet.
Yet. Huh.
You alright?
May I?
Not seen too many
What?
of that sort.
Take this. Grab the olives, I guess. It just picks random spots, huh?
The storm that had been covering the top of Mount Olympus cleared up. I figured I'd finally get to see Typhon, but no. What happened there?
The storm is gone because Typhon himself is gone. He seemed to be growing angrier each passing night. It was either him or my family and their home.
You're kidding me. He's gone as in he's gone. Not hiding, dormant, nothing of the sort. Well, that's great. What are you doing here, though? You ought to be feasting with the rest of the Olympians right now.
Need to take care of a few things.
So, question, can I still go upstairs?
I was thinking maybe you could join me by the fishing pier again, if you don't mind.
As much as I would like that, I can't stick around much longer here tonight. Some other time, though, hey?
Sure.
It's finally time. Death to Kronos.
Oh, they just blocked it off. Okay.
Not now.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus! I must salute the bearer of the Argent Skull. Would that my own cranium were thusly reinforced with silver and could explode with such spectacular results.
One good skull deserves another.
Do you want to go take a
Come on,
bath?
would you be willing to accompany me to the springs sometime? We could rest our weary bones a bit.
What are you gonna do, carry me? I'm required here, young one, for these shades still require discipline. Mayhaps some other age, when all we hold dear isn't at stake.
Done with Typhon. Kronos.
So I literally just cannot go up anymore. Okay. Take the Dawnbreaker. Can I upgrade the Dawnbreaker? It increases only his blast damage, which isn't that relevant.
Ignium, awaken.
That's what I like to hear.
Right.
Testament of night.
I need. You know what? Why? I don't need it.
Kronos. for my family.
You really did it, gorgeous. That ugly monster's finally gone. I never could tell if he even had a heart, as there was not a trace of love in him at all. Only the worst intentions and desires. So much for those.
Nearby foes. Yeah, just take me the rushing weakness. Oh yeah, the summoner's done. Yeah, I still kind of... Because as a roguelite, you kind of have the intention that people can continue playing it even after the story is done, if the game even has a story. And that worked very well. They implemented it very well in Hades 1. I currently don't see how they implemented it in Hades 2.
Woods take you.
Sure. More weakness. There's a... Oh, the... The chain lightnings could be real sweet if I get enough magic to prime them and still cast my other stuff. Which is mostly gonna be based on my max magic. Since I do have some restoration.
Truly one of us, Melinoi. I saw how mightily you fought with my own eyes, even in the face of Typhon's savagery. Your father surely would have been as proud as I.
Attack some flick butts. Yeah, do that.
What's in the well this time?
No. Take some ash, even though I don't think I'll need it.
This is my father's
Some
well.
extra health. Take me Hephaestus. Stop running away, bitch. Having so little health at the start, absolutely fucking hate that.
Your little plan to slay me backfired.
Right, where'd that great big monster out there go? The mountain's rumbling's all settled down, and now my clanging's just about the worst of it. You got him then? Ugh, I didn't even get to have a look.
You could have just looked. The temporary starting armor really isn't that good.
My silver.
Blue and blue. Is it truly you? I never truly stopped to think how much alike we are, the two of us. Both outcasts, aren't we? You should be living in a palace, not talking to a spider in the middle of nowhere.
And you should be the most renowned, most beloved weaver in all the land. But that isn't what the fates had in store for us. Although, it's not all bad, is it?
It isn't. It isn't. Because if I was still up there, the envy of gods and mortals alike, I wouldn't have met you. My one true friend.
Fade fabric, cost same or damage. Yeah, I'll take the heal.
Of course.
I should have brought Tula.
Let me help you.
Actually, can you upgrade the Death Defiance Tula gives you? That would be kind of busted. Going in with like 6 Death Defiance. I'll take the max health. I'll take the hammer. Give me the double. Give me the double special. It's actually not double, it's just one projectile more.
Can't do it.
But one projectile more is still really good. Your Omega specials last longer, channel your Omega uses less. Special lasts longer.
To better light my way.
$87, that's good. Take me some more money.
Nemesis.
Princess, best keep your mouth shut about this next time you and Hecate catch up. You're welcome.
Huh. I'll take the ash.
I'm out.
Actually, I think the main thing is that I take the health. The ash is kind of secondary. Chop. Deckers he wants to buy. Well, we can try that. Health, Aphrodite, and an upgrade. Human damage, try have at least 80. That's gonna start with Shaw. Which I don't have.
Oh, hello, granddaughter.
Oh.
It seems the pathways into Erebus are not as well protected as they used to be. I take it this here's the individual who pitted you against me, is this not?
Headmistress! Headmistress, fight him! Fight! Fight back!
This headmistress of yours has considerable knowledge to have thus concealed you. But she is weary, such that time caught up with her at last. She hears not a word you say.
Unhand her, wretch. Unhand her, or I'll tear you to pieces.
You cannot threaten someone with something you would have done anyway.
My own children tore me to pieces once before. Look where that got them. Whoever this is, perhaps she shall be more cooperative than you, although I'm not particularly optimistic, nor should you be. Good evening.
Come back!
It does count as a boss fight. Oh, we got both the Werewolf Sun and Persistence, that's very good. It does count as a boss fight because we got the...
Hold on, Headmistress.
We got the Arcana cards. I cannot, before you so remove... and cannot aid you. You know what, sure, take this. Beat the shit out of Skilla. Can we remove the weak? Yeah, because that I really do not care about. So Athena is currently checking to confirm the Typhon is actually dead, and she will probably come back with a no. Though, to be fair, in the first game they also had a difference in how they handled the progression. But because you didn't have the incantations, you just had resources. And all bosses gave you a specific resource that you use multiple times. And not just like the entropy ones.
It's gone for good. He can't believe it still, but there has been no sign of that monstrosity up here since you last took him on. But why am I surprised? I figured if anyone could pull something like that off, it would be you.
Touch more frequently, channeling you faster. No. Costs less money. Narcissus. There is still a minor prophecy I have to fulfill from you.
Just back, huh?
Have some nectar.
Hey, some nectar. How thoughtful. I used to mean it when I said it, but there comes a point you get so many gifts you don't know what to say anymore. But you stick to how thoughtful anyway.
In my family, the act of giving is a social custom and a simple show of courtesy, nothing else. It should be thoughtful, as you say, but it can also be reflexive, I suppose.
Huh? Hey, tell me something. Is Echo really not okay? I thought about the things you said. How she was all alone down in the fields. How could I hurt someone without even trying, you know?
Narcissus, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm impressed you've given any thought to someone else. As for Echo, she seems to be getting by. Is there something you'd like to say to her should I cross paths with her again?
Sure, go ahead and tell her that I hope she finds someone who loves her like I love me. But don't tell her I said it. She'd just get the wrong idea and her heart would break. Again.
Unfortunately, he does not offer me the thing I actually wanted. The verdure sampler. Which, I don't even need anything out of that, but... whatever, I'll take the max health. Ah, fuck, it's the rat again.
I mean, out for good, as in we can't find any trace of him at all. They're telling me you turned Typhon to ash, dearie. That's proper scary stuff.
Attacks inflict scorch. 3 more damage to isolated foes. That I'll take. Some limestone. Health. Yeah, I'll take that. Or not.
My tolerance for you grows very thin.
Asphodel.
Your father's wretches within Asphodel so hated trespassers.
Where is? There is.
Do you really have to go so soon?
This Dawnbreaker is kind of absolutely busted. Especially for things where you yourself need to stay still.
So what if you withstood all that?
Well. Grab you. Then I grab the money, I guess. Special. It is amazing how this is. I really did not like the ignium, the torches, when I first played the game. But the Dawncaster kind of absolutely changed that. The fireball is probably not irrelevant. Oh, you're right. Your attack gain power, but you prime. Get me the 100% heal. Magic, I can't afford the armor. Alright, easy skill up.
Don't worry, gals. One day, they'll put us up on the biggest stage for all the world to see.
I'm not particularly interested in listening to your delusions of grandeur right now, so why not start your little song?
Oh, it may be a little song to you now, lady, but it's going to be huge someday. You'll see. We'll show her, won't we, gals? This song's called I Am Gonna Claw.
Alright, kill Roxy, as always. I kind of have the feeling that because there's less enemies, they each have more health. Because with Charybdis it's split by 4, or, well, 9, if you account for each tentacle. While here it's only split through 3. Jelly! Get Roxy out of here. Alright, that's Jetty done. Took a little bit too much health, unfortunately. Alright, it is embarrassingly easy at this point. Challenge excellence. What do I take? Currently we had 5% damage, which ain't all that much. Omega moves deal 330% more damage. Absolutely. And the morning fields. Hammer! Give me the extra special. Get me the +1 special, please. Alright, where's me stuff? Over there. It is amazing that I never noticed. You can actually just cut that grass. No, can I? Okay. Special grunt size until up to 25%. Alright, grab me a nectar. That's only the Omega specials, right? No, your specials. Nothing is armored, which makes this even easier. I also could use a boon to increase to buff my special. Whenever you slay 40 more damage, I'll take the money. And then we'll leave. Blitz. Yeah, take me to Blitz, I guess. I should probably just kill the... Actually, you know what? What happens if I kill the big one first? Probably nothing specific, but I want to try it anyway. It just kills all of them at once. That makes that a whole lot quicker. Attacks inflict blitz. Your lightning... Sure, lightning bolt strike twice. Which currently is only on my special. Are we already at Cerberus? No. I should have taken that boon. Still not sure what I'm actually still doing with that. Zeus. I don't like how it switches the same one multiple times instead of all it should switch all three, I feel like. Just go fully random. There's the bow. I'll activate that first. Do you guys respawn? Well, the boulders apparently do. Also, I just realized that the Omega specials don't actually trigger effects. Don't trigger staggers. Though the normal specials from the Dawnbreaker do. Okay, so that's those done. I don't really want Aphrodite on my specials because... do that. 150% more damage would be kinda neat. But the Omega specials I don't think count as close enemies. Or nearby, or whatever it's called. Health. Is there anything down here still? Yeah, small magic upgrade. Which I'm just gonna nab that. And then have Faustus. How did you hit me? And now I'm just slightly below 100%. Yeah, more damage to armor. Where's the exit? Over there. Shop or a palm. I don't have money, but the shop doesn't require me to fight anything. Alright then, boy. Does he explode? Does the Dawnbreaker explode again? Like, it explodes every 2 seconds, that much I know. Does it explode again when you summon a new one? Very easy.
Finally, the vengeful princess overcomes again.
Tears and gems, the Lover's Divinity, Swift Runner, and the Furies. Is the Swift Runner, is that Achilles? What do I take? Yo, no, give me the hammer. One use of death. I don't think I'm gonna need this death defiance. I don't think I'm gonna need them. Like, it's just Kronos. It's not Prometheus.
I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this.
Wait, doesn't Zagreus have to do it?
As predictable as the turning of the gears throughout this place.
Oh, did he get new decorations? Get me more poppies. I still have no clue where to get soot. It feels like the game is over in a second and I still don't know where to get the fucking soot. You have lightnings. Also, apparently we do not get to make detours today. Oh yeah, you acquire fear. Poms! Get me some poms, I need more money. You take some more damage to nearby foes, costs... You know what, yeah, do me the cost thing. Can I get a Hades visit? I want to tell him about me beating the shit out of Typhon. It's great. Just spinning. Just spinning around. A pom. I don't even have a hex yet, I just realized. Well, I get an onion. I should have, and I just thought of this, I should have just destroyed those laser fountains before taking that. Before doing that. Get me Hephaestus. I am very appreciative that while his rats look like uh-oh, they are not uh-oh. Sure, give me the Forge Blast. And then I guess I'll take the Blitz on specials. Specials on Flick Blitz.
My dad's not used to anybody standing up to him, but we can get him there.
Those are actually rather large areas. You have to use a dodge to get out of it. Or just be lucky.
Was as close as I'm liable to get to blowing up. Still working at it, man.
Blast effects also inflict glow, which is just more damage. Yeah, sure. Get me some base armor. Give me some armor. Give me some money. The Blitz isn't bad, I don't think. Goods are 20% cheaper for the next 6 encounters, which will include a shop. Last stop. Yeah, and there is no Hades here. Marble. Flower. Enduring coil lost. No, that's not what I wanted. Sure, create me hot drops. And then let's go beat up Kronos. Let's beat up an old man.
Where is she?
She is now my guest. What did you call that old witch whom you seem to care about so much? Your headmistress? Tell me now exactly who she is, if you yet value her well-being in the least.
She was my mother's handmaiden, nothing more. When you attacked my father's house, she took me away. When I came of age, I vowed to stop you, despite her efforts to dissuade me. Let her go.
At first I thought perhaps that you were a child of Zeus rather than Hades. But you are a terrible liar, granddaughter. You shall suffer for your actions, or the handmaiden shall do so in your stead.
Don't you touch her!
Holy shit, this one still hurts. Thankfully the Dawnbreaker kind of just wrecks him. Yeah, my armor broke. That's not the worst. And second phase.
Accursed child. My patience has its limits.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can just face tank him for most of the fight.
History repeats.
Yep.
You wish to bring about the end of time? Well then observe, for I shall give you but a glimpse. Come finish what your father started, granddaughter.
Oh.
And do take a good look around. Ask yourself, where do you think you are? Or perhaps the better question is when? What is it that you think you see? Who exactly do you think I am? Do you take me for? And how could you possibly think you could bring about my destruction? But by all means, please go ahead and try. Or do it, better yet.
Holy shit, he's definitely ramping up.
You would be doing me a mercy. And saving me a great deal of trouble. Come on, stop me. But understand one thing. I shall always be one step ahead of you. All of you. And always remember, time is the one thing in this life which, once discarded, can never be recovered.
I mean, he's not incorrect. Holy shit. He's definitely ramping up something fierce. I do have infinite Death Defiant, so this is just... This is literally just impossible to lose. In which case, yeah, just face tank him.
My mother's handmaiden. You give her back. Right now.
You care so much for this witch handmaiden of yours. Would that a single relative of mine showed me even an iota of concern?
What reason would they have to care? Look what you've done. You're trying to take everything from us. Our future.
We are family. We do not take, we share. Destroy me then, if you possess such strength, and see what future you shall bring about.
This is for that future. And our family.
Future. Family.
For now.
Done here. Now for the final step. More gemstones. That ought to hold you. A little extra time for what comes next.
Where's the soot? Where is the soot?
Time stands still, stricken by the enchanted spear Gygaros, and temporarily susceptible to one final step the Princess of the Dead has planned.
Now for Zagreus to do his part. Hold on, Headmistress. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Okay, focus. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Alright, let's see what Best Girl has to say about this.
Alright, need to calm myself. Can't make him more nervous than me.
This has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? If everything she says has happened will happen. I mean, it just makes... Oh, Melinoe, you've returned. You've no idea how much difficulty I had falling asleep so I could see you here again. So what's the word? Have you prepared the spear?
Take hold of Gygaros and we'll find out. You'll have to go immediately to where Kronos resides. Speak to him, but do not mention me at all, as I've not yet been born. I'll be counting on you to succeed.
And the plan is, once I find him, either we become best mates, or else it's death to Kronos, like you said. Do you truly think there's any possibility he comes around? That I won't have to kill him?
Knowing there are infinite possibilities, then I suppose so, yes. But I'm so angry with him still, and frightened about what may come to pass. He's taken so much from me, from all of us, and yet he wants his family back too. One way or another, he'll get what's coming. We all will.
All right. But we're getting your family back, not just his. Whew, this is a lot. To think the Spear of Fathers has the power to destroy a deathless titan.
It shall in just a moment, so hold it close. May earth and night and darkness hear me now. Bring true death to the deathless by my vow. Dissolution of time.
Gygaros, it's grown hot to the touch, but feels much lighter than before as well. I suppose I should be careful not to prod somebody with it. Like Kronos.
Go, Zagreus. I've done everything I can here, and we'll see each other again. Some other time than this, perhaps, but still. For now, farewell.
Goodbye, Melinoe. I hope this works.
What now? What is all that infernal racket? Silence, fools, lest we be caught. Guards! Guards! Guards!
Oh, hello.
Who goes there? You lack the clothing of the sage's hooves, and have a countenance which I know not.
You must be grandfather. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm called Zagreus. I got a tip about your quite suspicious cabin and decided to go take a look. What are you doing here, if I may ask?
Recuperated. What else would I possibly be doing in a place such as this? So I suppose Hades is to thank for this new grandchild of mine. I never thought that I would see the age when he became a father for himself.
Oh, he's a wonderful father, if you must know. My sole disappointment is that I'm an only child. But he and my dear mother Persephone, the underworld queen, truly love each other, so down the line, one can hope.
Why are you telling me all this? Answer immediately, lest my satyrs tear you to shreds. Where are those blasted satyrs anyhow?
Grandfather, I'm telling you all this because I thought I'd make a little small talk here before I have to do you in. If you would bring pain and suffering upon my house, as our designated security specialist, I cannot allow that.
What do you know of my intent? You dare speak to me of pain and suffering? Here I have wrought it since an eon prior to when you were but a twinkle in your father's eye. He and his brothers, traitors and usurpers.
They're your children. Father and I also used to fight. He'd grown isolated from Olympus, and Persephone and me didn't do him any good. What about you? We've only met. Are you prepared to sweep me into your old grudge?
If necessary, yes, of course. Your father and his brothers surely have already poisoned you and your entire generation against me.
Would I be speaking to you if that were the case? Here's the arrangement. Either come along quietly to a little surprise family reunion, or take this spear repeatedly, and you won't soon recuperate, I swear. Which is it going to be?
You, who threaten me with annihilation, have not experienced a world without time. You would have to dearly miss my influence. Nor shall I be shamed and ridiculed before my kin. What would you have me do when they look upon me?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps just act like you're my grandfather rather than sneaking underneath the house in some sort of profane chamber I ought to have known about. Your time. Why don't you extrapolate a bit?
Extrapolate?
Extrapolate what? Actually feel the life in which Grandfather Time is there to coddle the spoiled child of my rancorous son. He shall drive the accursed spear through me on sight if you do not.
No, because you'll be under my protection. And also, no, it won't just be a joy-filled life, especially if you keep on. But it'll probably be better than whatever this is. Now make your choice already. I don't have all day or night.
Severin, a future with such grandchildren as you or the eternal void. How can I possibly decide?
That's it, I'm stabbing you.
Now wait.
That's it, I'm stabbing you.
It is time for naught. Perhaps the fates themselves always knew my plans would be undone again. 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, hence I go.
You said yourself Mother could use some rest. Why don't you join
Already
her?
searched
I can keep an eye
there.
on things.
No. Nyx is with the Queen.
Oh, hello. Well, this is a rare treat. The both of you together in this lounge. What brings you here, Grandfather?
I yet to seek the girl's whereabouts is what. I have turned over this residence in its entirety and found nary a sign. She is already as elusive as you always were, Hades.
That or your old senses have dulled. She went running over there by the head chef, where she yet lingers in silence. Go before her patience wears thin.
What Father meant to say was, no, we've no idea where my good son's little sister is. She could be anywhere. Have you tried checking the administrative chamber? Gods, I sound like Hypnos.
God, I sound like Hypnos.
I do appreciate the hint.
Keep up the good work.
Where are you, my girl? Aha. There you are at last. You might have kept me searching for a while yet, that you found such a secure hiding point amid those shadows.
It sure took you long enough. I was beginning to think I might never see you again.
That is precisely what your father said when Zagreus first brought me here. Well, are we to suffer through another round?
No, this game is too easy. Tell me another one of your tales about the Golden Age.
Perhaps when you are older, lest your father be displeased. If you defy him, you merely get a mild reprimand. If I defy him, I get cut to little bite-sized bits, which then are sprinkled throughout Tartarus.
Ew! Well, if Father ever does that, I shall simply go find all the bits and put you back together again.
Spoken with the generosity of youth. You are the only one around here who would say such things, Milinoe.
Truly? But don't the others like you, Grandfather?
Oh, they can never get enough of me, my girl. Except, we still have had our differences. But let me not concern you with the past. The only time that matters is right now. And right now... Tag, you are it.
Hey, no fair!
Is this the future? Or is it the past? Not merely mine, but yours, granddaughter. Everybody in this house.
Easy there, Cerberus.
That's at last. Just like we trained.
Hey, Achilles! And the head chef.
Right, this way, please.
Unbelievable.
What happened then?
The bloodiest part.
I got you something.
I don't know if that's me.
The Furies.
I finally won!
Blast.
But playing D&D or what?
It's in the blood.
Focus.
Night and darkness guide me.
Would have been very different, though.
I remember all of that. My life, the way it could have been. Oh gods, Zagreus, did it work?
Titan.
What?
Prepare to suffer for all that you've done, wretch. Or shall I stay my hand merely because you made the mistake of loosening your hold on me?
All of these newfound thoughts within my mind. Was all of this your doing, witch? I have no memory of you, and yet... Who are you?
Kronos, headmistress, wait! I think I can explain.
Melinor, where are we? One instant I discover that our enemy invaded Erebus, the next I know he's groveling about my feet. How is this possible?
Headmistress, you don't remember, because you weren't there with me. But as for you, Kronos, who am I now to you?
You are my granddaughter, Melinui, whom I know both from this life and an altogether different one, which I now realize was but a dream, a delusion. So then, all I have left is this.
All that you see is what you wrought. As for this other life, how much of it do you recall?
Your youth here in this house with me. How you delighted in a hiding game when you were but a girl. How you and Zagreus would fight. But out of love. Not in the way we fought this very night. I did not realize there could have been this other past we shared. This better past.
A better past? Nonsense. None of it occurred. Nothing has changed. You should be gone, Titan. Not flooded with false memories.
All these memories that sprang to his mind, I remember them as well. A life I could have lived had the Titan never struck.
But I struck. Ever hated and shunned. Finish what you set your mind to, granddaughter. I have no desire to exist in such a world with all of you like this. Not for one moment longer.
Silence! Melinoi, come to your senses. Whatever you did, this wretch is finished and shan't be using his old tricks again. End him.
Wait, please, let me prove this to you. Kronos. Grandfather, listen to me. Steady yourself. Use what power you yet have, and release our family from your hold.
Our family? They are bound as yet. I had them bound. For all this time, what have I done?
Father, mother, brother.
My family. Where are we? Is this my house? Father, what is the meaning of all this?
Oh, Hades. Perhaps the princess can explain. As for the queen and prince and all the rest, Millennium, they need but hear your voice. And I await their judgment and your own. Go on, then.
Oh, can't really say these.
Queen Persephone, Prince Zagreus, return to us.
Hades,
Mother.
Millennium, you're all grown up. But then, of course you are. Oh, my heart.
Millennium, it's really you. You look just like your nightmare reflection did. So long ago, before the little you was even born. Did we succeed? Oh, I'm shaking.
They shall recover. Give them time. And give me death. Go on and send me to the blasted void already. You son or that witch, or you granddaughter, one of you. For I am weary of it all. You long for a world without me. It is yours.
Grandfather, no. How could you say that after all we've been through together? I swore you'd be under my protection and... Oh, gods. What happened to this place?
I took this place as what, Zagreus? And ruined it. You need not advocate for me again. You never knew my real self. Merely a possibility and nothing more. And you, Millennium, to think I put you through all this. Take your vengeance.
No. Our family's had enough for now. Who else recalls what happened? Memories as vivid as any you hold dear, but of a separate life we might have lived. Mother, do you remember?
I do. You were insatiably curious as a child, and sometimes too much even for me to handle, so Zagreus and Kronos, they often helped take care of you.
I too remember now. That father was with us after Zagreus discovered him and took him in. Yet all the while, I have been a prisoner. His prisoner here in this time of ours.
Queen Persephone, Lord Hades, do not believe these falsehoods coursing through your minds. Even your son and daughter seem susceptible. You all have been manipulated by the Titan's spell.
Headmistress, that's not true. Don't you understand? The dissolution of time, this is how I manifested it. You always said the task was mine, as were the methods I employed. This was the path I chose.
Then you failed. Death to Kronos was the task, yet there he is. Millennium, what could possibly have compelled you to take such a course?
Best girl did.
Your own teachings. To think for myself, not just do as I'm told. But if you still believe destroying Kronos will make our problems go away, then what are you waiting for?
I shall never forgive this Titan for what he has done. To this world, your family, you, or me.
Dear Hecate, my handmaiden, who said anything about forgiveness? I've never heard such pain in you. Last I recall in this life, just before Kronos struck, your task was to protect our daughter at all costs. And you did. You did.
In our moment of peril, you were the only one we could count on, esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. For that and more, you have our gratitude. For all eternity.
I did no more than was my charge, O King and Queen. And I remain as ever at your service. Well then, Millennium. What now?
What now? There is so much to be done. Bringing this house to order, for one thing. Mother, father, you've seen what was possible. Let us give Kronos one chance to make himself useful, starting with our restoration efforts. Would you grant me that?
Granted. We're not finished with you, Kronos. They say time heals all wounds. Prove it.
Granted, but only this one chance. by the grace of the Princess of the Underworld.
You would permit me such a chance? But I cannot change what already occurred. Cannot undo the unforgivable decisions I have made.
Your time itself. We're not demanding you move backward. We're demanding you move forward.
You could start by unlocking the shackles on Hades.
To move forward. That is all I have ever known. Then I shall make time. Both for this house and everything.
Then be so kind as to get these chains off me so we can get to work.
And so the Princess of the Dead remained in the House of Hades with the Titan of Time and the rest, to aid in the recovery of however much was not forever lost.
He's a big lad.
The Underworld King and Queen were swift to organize this relatively painless task, and Shades of the Dead, still loyal to their cause, answered the call.
Absolutely not.
They and the Titan picked up many pieces of the past. And soon, the house grew more like how it used to be. But then, a summons from Olympus arrived, and the princess knew her stay had reached its end.
Oh, Thanatos. Hypnos is not here because he's still asleep. Good.
Well, this is it.
Alright, so here's Achilles. This is still being built. Cannot talk with him. Can I pet Cerberus? Finally.
The notoriously fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus rests in his favored spot, and now regards the Princess of the Dead with 3 expressions different than before.
Well, boy, this must be the next best thing to guarding the Underworld's gates. Say, do I have your permission to give you a scratch? The way my brother demonstrated before. You're a fine dog.
The very best.
Do we have to stand directly in front?
I think we can fix up the rest of this place on our own. Thank you for all your help. Especially the part where you liberated us from our temporal prisons and whatnot.
Believe me, I had nothing better to do. Anyhow, we'll have to find a way to cross paths out there. And each keep an eye on Kronos as we tie up some loose ends.
It must be hard to even look at him after everything he did. I can't help but be glad we're all here, but that's easy for me to say, not having been locked in a lifelong conflict.
I'll manage. You helped me realize there even was a path toward this outcome. As I faced Kronos in this house, I started to sense that being cut off from this family was consuming him.
I might have consumed him completely. Good thing we make a decent brother-sister team. Past and present, real and imagined. And now we don't even need Dreamtime witch magic to stay in touch.
No, I suppose not. Feels like we've been through thick and thin together, doesn't it? Even without the memories of a wholly different and generally more pleasant life. Right now, I'd simply settle for a calmer one.
Come on, you're not the settling sort. Anyway, I know this isn't goodbye, and we'll be seeing each other. Though, still. I'll miss you, little sister. And do send Hypnos back if he can't wake up on his own.
He'll wake up. I'm going to miss you too, big brother. Take care of everyone, all right?
I will. You take care too.
My beautiful daughter. We were just talking about you. How you were as a child. Both in this life and the other. Growing up is so difficult. And you had to do it twice.
Which makes me beyond fortunate. Hecate was the best caretaker I can imagine. And I'm so grateful to have experienced a life with you, Mother. Where there was so much warmth. And now you've met this other side of me.
And I shall eagerly await getting to know this other side of you even better. And, Hecate, you're certain it's no burden to you to continue looking after her, just in case?
She's also massive, holy shit.
I swore to you that no harm shall come to your daughter, O Queen, and that vow remains. And I shall always care for her, whether she resides with me or not.
Then it's settled. And, Malinui, for what it's worth, I likewise opted not to live at home when I was in my youth.
Please reconsider this, Malinui. You cannot be serious about returning to that dusty glade. Your rightful home is here. And you may be unable to return whilst you are with us due to laws much older than ours. To serve the unseen
is to serve in shadow. I know full well, Headmistress, and do not make this decision lightly, but I can't leave the crossroads, especially when we've so much left to do.
Working with Kronos on this new venture of his, you've been instrumental in altering time as we know it. So you're certainly the best fit to keep things that way.
Ensuring time keeps working in our favor seems like a good way to spend my own time. It should be interesting, and the matter is close to my heart. Perhaps I was born for this.
You were born for much more, but we'll do our share. Cerberus has already taken to prancing through the fields of his own accord, and your father and I shall not be far. As for your brother, well, he always turns up.
All this is going to be an adjustment, though, isn't it? Even if I'll see you all again soon.
An adjustment is putting it mildly. Now go make your rounds, and I'll see you off before you depart. I love you, baby girl.
I love you too, Mother.
Hail. Heading out? Olympus doesn't like to be kept waiting, I know. We'll remember you here, lass. Somehow it still feels as if we've only met. What an unusual time.
That it is, Achilles, sir. I have these glimpses now of cherished moments I might have spent with you and the other house servants had the past but gone differently. Are the others doing well?
They seem to be. Your relatives recovered the most swiftly, but I think we're all still feeling some effects. And catching up on everything we missed, and aiding where we can.
I'll miss you all. This really does feel like a dream at times. I fear I may forget it, as one tends to do with dreams.
I trust you'll still remember what I always told you about fear. Please don't worry. I know we may not see you for a while, but I shall await whenever we may meet again.
As shall I.
Case closed.
When I was having difficulties with my son, sometimes I thought of you, Father. I cannot fathom having had more children to contend with all at once.
Yes, well, I was not terribly successful at contending with you a lot now, was I? Particularly Zeus. To think that I shall see him and the others again soon.
I can make no assurances about how you shall be received. These dreamlike memories we share did not reach Mount Olympus, it seems. But Zeus does have my full report.
Surely a ringing endorsement. But I merely jest. If time can be so cruel, then it is only fitting for children to be much the same. Would you not agree, Grandalter?
We may have more in common than we'd like to admit. But in any event, Lord Uncle Zeus asked you to come alone. Only the Fates now know what lies in store. Although there's still no sign of them, even with Nyx's aid.
None. I cast them into the abyss. Had I known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about such possibilities as we experienced is correct, we may find them.
We shall. And I look forward to testing this hypothesis. Perhaps we'll all learn something about ourselves.
Would that we could. Gods and titans may be doomed to live forever, but we need not be bound to our old ways.
Indeed. Father, thank you for all your hospitality. It gladdens me to see you doing well.
I would not be, if not for you, daughter. I trust that we shall see each other again soon. And perhaps even you, Father.
Likewise, Hades. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more is to be done.
Yes, well, Father, I wish you the best with the ongoing underworld renovations. As for us, our chariot is here.
That it is. I am prepared.
Shadows.
Sister Selene. Great Nyx.
My faithful eye of night, my child. Thank you for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it all. I never doubted that I could count on you.
But, Mother, had our watch been more dependable, then none of this would have transpired.
Trying times shall always come about, testing our resolve. Thus we grow strong, as do the bonds we share. Even now, I sense the powerful connection between you and the princess of the underworld.
It was my honor to work with Sister Selene Onyx. She has always been my guiding light. I'm so pleased that you could finally see each other again.
A reunion you made possible, with Hecate and the Unseen. Your services shall be remembered, O Melinoi, Princess. Now go, for there are more reunions to be had.
Thank you, Mother, and farewell for now.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, Sister Selene. I thought perhaps not even Headmistress could in all her experience.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewells. I am honored to have seen these halls, and to return to Shadow with you on this night in victory, not haste.
Come, Malinois, for all the reasons that Selene says. We have a delivery that we must make besides.
Then let's be off. If only Artemis were here, this could have been a proper Silver Sisters reunion, couldn't it?
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, daughter.
You get to fly like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination, everyone. Olympus is not far from here.
I do appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon, but it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared me to face my other sons.
We've informed Lord Uncle Zeus of what happened and given our recommendations, though he'll have many questions for you, and ought to be expecting you by now. Remember the chance you've been given, Grandfather.
Time cannot forget, and ought never to be late. May Zeus at least permit me to assist you from here on. Knowing there were real possibilities, this all could have gone worse.
To think that the entire flow of time is fractured because of what occurred.
I would liken it more to a moment of self-discovery on my part. Despite my advanced age, it seems I did not know all that there is to know about myself. But then again, who does? Now farewell, and thank you, granddaughter. Right, off I go.
Well, good evening.
Thought we'd drop in.
Lord Apollo and Lady Artemis.
It's a beautiful night, Lady Selene, and you must be the esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought Kronos to our heights, still in one piece.
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Malinois, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan to ribbons sooner than you'd bring him here.
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private. Wait, does that mean you were kicked out of your house?
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the Crossroads as a symbol of our family's unity, and come bearing a gift. Shall we be off?
We ride.
Here we go.
Alright, credits. So, yeah, I kind of want to see how they do the next runs after that, basically. Lost her hat. Why does she have a mask, a scarf, a hood, and a hat? She's kind of overdoing it. Kind of overdoing it. Well, it's been a while since I finished a game here, because, well, most roguelites kind of don't get finished. And the one I played most is Dead Cells, which I still suck at. And for some reason, it feels like most of the kind of sequels I've played, it kind of pales in comparison to the first one. At least in my opinion. I liked Zagreus a lot more. I also liked the general overarching story a lot more, because it made more sense. It was more of a close family thing, instead of I have trained for literally 19 years. I don't know how old she is, but if it's like lifelong, then it's probably like 18, 19, 20 years or something like that. To kill this man. Though, to be fair, Zagreus is a great dude. He could convince me. Zagreus could definitely convince me. Yeah, otherwise, I still find it weird that both of the final bosses, Kronos and Typhon, were really easy. comparatively to Cerberus, Prometheus, Eris, and even the upgraded Skilla, upgraded Prometheus and Eris and Cerberus, not even mentioning. But both Typhon and Kronos were just really easy in comparison, which is a bit sad. However, well, Oath number 4 is still pending, so the rival Oath, both rivals. So that could fix it, I hope. Or maybe you just fight something like, I don't know how they'd bring Typhon back from that. Kronos, sure, he's technically still there. But how would they bring Typhon back? Can't. At least not without retconning it, I think. Even because now everybody said he's not there anymore. Character-wise, I think I like Odysseus the most. He just makes sense. Though to be fair, you don't really see as much from like the Circe and Medea and Icarus and such. Downwards, Narcissus and Echo, not really that much bearing on the remaining. Like story, while upstairs Medea, Circe, and especially Athena, well, they were directly linked to it. Narcissus and Echo were mostly just kind of around. Arachne, well, she at least also showed up in the crossroads at Birds. I think the worst part is still, in my opinion, the portraits comparatively to the first game. I much prefer the portraits in the first game. They gave the characters a little bit more character than the standing still, hand on one hip and the other hand on the weapon or on a shield. Which is why I like the Ares portrait the most, because he's not just standing straight up with one hand on his weapon. He's sitting down with his bloodstained hands, playing with his sword, similarly to how he did in the first game. The others, okay, Apollo wasn't in the first game, so at least to my knowledge, I haven't played it in a while. So Apollo wasn't there. Athena was looking very different because back then she had the owl with her. If I recall correctly, and she didn't have the shield? Did she have the shield? I don't remember. But yeah, the others, I much preferred the Hades 1 portraits. Yeah, Prometheus. That is, in my opinion at least, the hardest fight in the game. Like, not even close. When it comes to just isometric games like this, Curse of the Dead Gods is still my favorite. I would recommend that to everybody.
This was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, restored to his rightful throne alongside splendorous Persephone, the queen. The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods governed our world with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Melinoe, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home. And she and the Silver Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
May it all turn out that way in time, Homer. Though we're not there yet, especially not with the Fates still missing. We achieved something important, but more is to be done. I said we're not finished. Don't think I forgot about you, little one. We really did it, didn't we?
Frog.
Hey, so what exactly happened around here? Did you complete your big important task? Because that's what I'm hearing from the other shades.
Well, for the most part, yes. My family is back. My mother and father are restored to the underworld throne, and my brother's back too. But we have many details to sort out, and the Titan Kronos is going to be assisting us with that.
The Titan you said you were going to slay this whole time. assisting us. Hate to say it, Mel, but sounds to me like you totally blew it. At least the Titan part.
He's no longer himself, or rather, no longer the way he used to be, and we'll be closely watching him.
Sure. So then, congratulations are in order, basically?
Well, if you like.
I do. Congratulations, Mel.
Accomplishment.
Will this truly come to the fates? They're out there still.
We didn't have an accomplishment that remained indisposed. I cannot say worse. Speak not of this until our emissary says the words you often did.
You are emboldened by your knowledge of the past. Your task is finally complete. Perhaps the fates knew you'd succeed, but I couldn't always be certain, although I held to what could be considered hope.
And your support made it possible, Lord Moros. For one thing, if you hadn't intervened when I was trying to reach the surface, Typhon might have reduced Olympus to ruin.
Doom averted. We children of Nyx have already heard that Mother is no longer bound in Tartarus. You have our deepest gratitude. Certainly mine. Well then, what happens now?
I suppose I ought to go make certain everything's in order. My father started renovations to the underworld, and I volunteered to help clean up. The surface needs it too.
Then it sounds like I may see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Eris is not enthused.
Say it isn't so trouble. The Chrono stuff I'm hearing, he's really calling it quits? And he let Nyx and everybody off? What did you do to him?
Working with my brother in a bygone time, we flooded our grandfather's mind with a cascade of new memories of the family he then realized he always had, creating in him a profound and sudden change. Why? What's your concern?
My concern is that you ruined everything. So now we'll all have peace and harmony, joyful reunions, apologies, promises to never let this type of thing happen again? Ugh!
Have you met our families, Eris? It's never that simple.
It better not be, or I'll never forgive you.
Another victory.
The gift of music, bestowed to mortals by shining Apollo himself, has the capacity to stir the soul like nothing else, regardless if the soul is of the living or the dead.
Well, then let's stir some souls.
Oh yeah, you've got 9 new songs, don't you? At least a few.
How are you faring lately, Headmistress? You've been, well, more reserved than I expected since the House of Hades. You said we'd speak more later.
How soon later turns to now. Look, Melinoi, I ought to be in a more celebratory mood, given what you finally achieved. I am, above all, very proud of you. But being back at the house awakened memories that ought to remain dormant.
Even though you got to see Mother and Father again, and Nyx. They were so grateful to you, I could tell. I am so grateful to you. Things may not have gone precisely as we planned, but the result is what we sought, isn't it?
You refer to Kronos. I long to see that wretch destroyed. My heart remains poisoned by the thought. I am attempting still to draw that poison out. Do give me time.
I remember you once told me that destroying Kronos would not change the past, and that the pain would linger.
And I was probably correct. Yet we cannot help but reassess the turns our lives take, through our own choices and otherwise. Anyhow, are you prepared to carry on?
Nearly so. Retracing my steps should be interesting.
Of that, I have no doubt.
And to deepest slumber still working. Oh, we're still working on Sweet Nectar, Stardust. Right, get me a Stardust.
Trade you.
Get me Nightmares.
Must
Get
be
me
an
Nectar.
incantation that can help. Become as new.
Hello there.
Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate all right? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously and won't soon forgive myself is all.
Headmistress would only want for you to learn from it. I half wonder if she let herself be taken just to get closer to our mark. Perhaps go speak with her.
Yeah. And what of Kronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How come everybody's cheering for you then?
He's dead and gone in the sense that we have neutralized the threat he posed. I now shall have to grow accustomed to having him as a grandfather rather than a hated foe.
Don't see why he can't be both. This was never part of the task, and not like you to stray from the objective. We sure this supposedly neutralized Titan of Time is to be trusted?
Headmistress sealed his strongest powers just in case. At any rate, we did it, Nem.
Then how come you look like you're headed out again? Heard there's still more time-related business to sort out.
Well, yes, but...
Then we're...
You found a path to victory and got us there. Wouldn't have been much of a plan if it didn't leave room to improvise. Of course, our plan now also has this other phase as a result.
Cleaning up after Kronos. We all thought I would get rid of him. But I found another way. One I think shall leave my family better off, if not the rest of the world, eventually.
I well and truly understand, Goddess, and do believe your choice was wise. As for what's next, everything is ready for you to proceed if and when you are.
Eliminating real possibilities that we could have failed. Ensuring time flows freely forth, as Kronos puts it. I don't quite know what to expect, but the change we're fighting for won't happen overnight. What do you make of it?
My personal opinion is it doesn't hurt to try. To the extent you had other matters to resolve, consider it an opportunity to do so. And we'll always be anticipating your return.
Then let's give it a go. Oh, where's Icarus? Up you go.
Grab that. Plant some garlic. Plant a poppy.
Our gift from
the sun and moon, two sides forming a whole, a newfound symbol of the union twixt Olympus and the underworld, and a gift to the crossroads from the gods themselves.
Lord Hephaestus must have crafted this himself.
I still don't have soot, do I?
My memories of you from that potential past I experienced in the House of Hades. You were so different, Lord Hypnos. Who are you truly? And how can I finally get through to you?
Right, let's see.
Alright, time to put Grandfather's theories to the test. Only question is where to begin.
Aspect of Eos, right, I can upgrade basically. Actually, Axe is on it, so upgrade the aspect of Thanatos.
Reveal your secrets.
Let's see.
I am not death, but know his way.
All hail our victorious princess of the underworld! The rousing tales of your great accomplishment preceded you, young one, and I am here to heap still further praise. Great job back there with all the Chronos stuff.
Thank you very much, Commander. Though, what are you still doing here? I kept expecting you'd return to your honorary post at the house, but eventually I had to depart.
Well, you are not exactly done with everything, are you? I see you eyeballing the gateways out, wondering what's gonna happen now. So as long as you're here, so am I.
So then you're sworn to us. To me.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Right, let's try and compare the weapons. So the first one you get in Hades 1 is the sword, which is a sword. The weapons in Hades 1 are definitely more weapons, with the exception of the axe. Because you have, what, a sword, a spear, a shield, a bow, the gun. What was this? Was there a sixth one? I don't remember. I think there was. But I'm kind of offered right now. In here, okay, we have bombs and an axe and a dagger. Don't really like this one. This one feels kind of overpowered. This one, the aspect of Medea, really neat. The aspect of Melina itself, not that neat. Aspect of Persephone. Your specialist spread and lets you change direction.
Grant me the aspect of my mother.
Save the queen.
How does this work? What does sprouted mean? Right. Sprouted. Damaging effects will make this last up to +2 seconds when next you use it. Right, Thanatos. I do like the pets. I feel like they could have been there. Well, they're there. They don't really do all that much. Don't really like the trial system because it basically just
Chaos trials, just because.
it's basically just you set up whatever. You set up any system, any setup. It could be a custom mode. It is a setup you get. And you could instead do a custom mode where you just choose which boons you have. Boon-wise,
Which keepsake for tonight?
I think it's fine. I missed the deflect from Athena, just baseline. Absolutely hate that the Doom effect from Ares was moved to Zeus as the Blitz effect. Because the Doom effect had some actual upgrades that weren't just hit twice. They basically had it deals damage after 5 seconds, and instead of triggering it early by dealing more damage, you could get an upgrade to stack additional damage onto it, which was really neat. Keepsake-wise, they're fine. Hate this one. These 3 I'm still looking for. I'll probably get them in the House of Hades, I guess. And now...
Do not avert your gaze.
Axe would be Prometheus. Sure. Next time, not now. Not now. I'm gonna go play Deadlock a little bit. I do like the Arcana. I feel like the Arcana system is a bit more interesting than the Darkness Mirror they had in the first game. But weapon-wise, I still kinda prefer the first game. I really miss the bow. The bow was my favorite. The bow was my favorite. Didn't really like the shield. And here, ranking-wise, I like the axe the most. Followed by probably the dagger. Followed by this thing. Then the skull, then this thing, the torches, and then lastly the staff. The torches, the Dawnbreaker is like this aspect is neat. Especially if you get stuff like that done. The Dawnbreaker is just really strong. Especially if you get a good boon. The base thing, which you get a chance for critical damage. The entire critical damage thing I did not really notice. In the first game, Artemis was a boon giver and not a character you can encounter. And as a boon giver, you were able to stack her abilities a little bit better, so you could actually get good crits up. This one, not so much.
Why not?
Dagger-wise, I like this one the most. Here, the normal Malinois one, because you don't need to do the double thing, or the up to 3 times thing. You don't need to do the aspect of Cersei if you can just shoot real good. This one, I feel, is kind of overpowered. Like, all 3 of them are good. All 3 of these are good. And all 3 of them are kind of really strong, especially because you have a shield. And then you have the Skyfall, which was kind of busted if you level it up. This one, I'd have to test, because I never really got enough poppies, but... And here's the issue, I don't really like using the Argent Skull if I'm not locking the attacks into my special. But this one's kinda really fun. Axe. The aspect of Charon, I feel like, is the highest damage you can have on a single hit if you get the boons for both the cast and the special. The normal one, it's a tank build. This one, and that's the one thing I don't like about the axe. The 3rd hit takes forever. Yeah, here's the Dawnbreaker, and here it's probably just shoot people. I do like that they switched away from you have to pick your tool and can only grab whatever you get, That was something they had in the original demo, and it was not good. Or, well, early access, it was not good. It saved. Right. Right, anyway. I'm gonna see how it proceeds in the future. Not today. Probably not tomorrow. And then I will see if I can beat Hercules to death with a scythe. We'll see. I do need to do more trials still. I absolutely do not like the Portrait of Chaos in comparison to the first game. Absolutely not. And then you get mortality for your Omega attacks, right? Anyway, I'll see that next time, how it proceeds, and I'll probably go upstairs first, because now we do the vow. Until I can do the full thing.
By my birthright.
Like, how much does this even get at most?
This vow is at its peak.
Up to 63. Which, if I may presume, the last statue you probably get at 32. I assume. Underworld. I'll see. For now, thank you for watching, and hope you have a good night, evening. Hope you have a good night later on, and I hope you have a nice week. Goodbye.